Okay, next video. I'm scared. What? Oh my god. All right, this is from... Oh. I'm scared. This channel has 6.8 million subscribers. That's depressing. This is from the channel Alpha M, and it says 7 tricks to get girls to approach you without talking. Oh boy. Well, you know what? It's time to do another prediction. Oh, okay, here we go. Grooming, fitness, Alpha M. Oh.
What's up, gentlemen?
Oh my god, so much. Okay, that's a lot of energy you're coming at me with. Okay. All right. We gotta tone it down a little bit.
In terms of scary things that we as dudes have to do, approaching a woman, one of the scariest. But
oh my god, thank you for the follow.
There are some things that we could do that would make her approach you. Would you drop me? One of these? Well, gentlemen, get the drop and
oh my god, stop. You're so close to the camera. I'm not even actually in front of you, and I feel like I need to back up.
Lots of these, because today the video is brick. It is also fire.
Stop pointing your finger at me. I'm genuinely getting like uncomfortable tingles in my skin.
Which means we are gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go over 7 things you can do.
Oh my gosh, guys. It's actually 7 instead of 5. He is the true alpha because he can count past 5.
To make girls approach
stop
you. The first way you're gonna get girls to approach you is dancing. Gentlemen, every girl likes to dance.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. If that's how you dance, just don't do it. Dude.
Dance. Even if she's terrible, she wants to dance. But it doesn't even matter if you're good or you're bad, as long as you're out there and you're trying, gentlemen. This is all that matters. They don't...
If you come up to me dancing like that with this weird, creepy, space-invading energy, I'm leaving.
The dude that's got super sick...
What the hell was that? What is this? What am I watching?
Dance moves like I've got. I'm just kidding. I suck, but... I'm willing to get out there and give it a try. All right, so here's a simple basic dance move that any single one of you can do. You really can't screw it up. Ready? You're standing there. The beat comes on. All of a sudden, all these women are like, okay, who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the brave dude that's gonna hop out there and start to get freaky and dance his ass off, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Simple.
I think this is just like a video where he just wanted to find an excuse to dance in front of a camera.
Dance move right here. Side to side. Little side tap, right? Find the rhythm, find the beat, and then get the hands with it. Yeah, exactly. Move the shoulders a little bit.
I don't like
it. A little bit of roll action. You can get freaky. You can dance.
No, stop. It's getting worse.
You can start doing whatever.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Whatever you want, gentlemen. The fact is this. You are going to get approached by...
No, you're not. No. Okay. 1 to chat if you would approach. 2 if you would run away to your friend at the bar. Which one are you doing? If he started like shaking his crotch at you like that. I can't,
so spicy.
Did he just say spicy at?
Senoritas. The second way you are gonna get spicy senoritas to come up to you, gentlemen, without you having to say or
stop putting your fingers in my face.
Do anything is give her permission. Now, what I mean by giving her permission, gentlemen, you gotta set the stage. You've gotta make it abundantly clear that you are open and receptive to her coming up and actually chatting your ass up. How are you gonna do that? Number 1 is take off your headphones, take out your earbuds. If you're
isn't this like common sense? You have to hear somebody to have a conversation. Also, yeah, if I did have a meet and greet and you all started dancing like that, that would be amazing.
You're in a room and you see somebody, you're like, yo, I want this girl to talk to me, gentlemen. You gotta make sure you don't have these on. And the reason is because nobody's gonna come up to you because you look like you're not interested. You are closing yourself off. The other thing I want you to do to invite her to come up to you is... You see?
No, do not do the junk, stereotypical fuckboy. Sup, girl? Don't do that for real. What is he like trying to get caught that he's scamming and nobody can see this?
It was quick, but it was subtle and still devastatingly effective.
Devastatingly effective to know that I should never talk to you.
Eye contact, little smile,
Oh yeah, does he ever blink?
Woman, if you want her to come up to you, give her permission. The eye contact is something that a lot of dudes are like, nope, can't do it. Don't want to see her because you're worried that she's going to know you're interested. Gentlemen, the fact is, you are interested.
This is so uncomfortably close. I do not like seeing every single hair he has on his face.
And so eye contact
Oh my God!
is one of the ways that you're going to be like, come and get it. Daddy is ready for you.
I never want to hear him say that again.
Exactly. That is what this signals and signifies. And if you want somebody to approach you guys, you got to make sure that you give her permission. Headphones off, eye contact, little smile. The third way to encourage the women
How many drugs do we think he's on in this video?
to actually approach you as opposed to us having to do all the damn work is look fun. I didn't say be fun, I said look fun. Now, what does looking fun look like? Well, I'll tell you, a simple and easy way and a trick that I would like to recommend you try next time is everybody is already like on their phone, right?
Oh my
Everybody, when they get
God.
nervous, they're on their phone. But instead of just looking and scrolling like this, instead, what I want you to do, ready? Check it out.
No, do not do the fake laugh. You look like you're turning into the Joker.
I wasn't looking at anything other than my sexy pixel. It's not rocket
That's
science.
so
People want to
fake.
talk
People
to.
are gonna
People
think you're
feel more
entering your
comfortable
villain
engaging
arc.
with people that look happy, that look fun, that look playful. Guys, you got to look all three: happy, fun, and playful. The fourth way you're gonna get girls to approach you: look like the man. Did somebody
Again, with the being physically attractive as your best feature. I can't.
Huh?
Okay.
say look like?
I gotta rewind that one. Oh, I went too far. Hold on. I went too far. Okay.
Like the
We gotta watch
man.
that without
Did
me
somebody
pausing.
say look like man? Gentlemen, you found him. It's me. I look like the man in this sick.
One's if you think he looks like the man. Two's if you think he looks like glorp shit. He looks like a walking kidnapping PSA.
Indochino suit, which was made for me from today's video sponsor, Indochino. What?
Somebody paid for this, and he didn't even steam the suit that they paid him to showcase. His tip isn't even real. His tip is just his freaking sponsor, dude. I can't.
Baggy piece of crap suit, gentlemen. You can go in and have one custom tailored for you and your amazing body. There's
I'm dying. I need to blow my
better
nose,
in the
dude. Hold
online
on.
custom suit game than Indochino. You pick every single detail and aspect about your suit, right? You pick the fabric. You pick if you want like functioning buttonholes. I picked the wide peak
I like how
lapel,
more than
right?
one person
Inside
said
with
he
the
looks like a
lining
mafia
going out.
character.
Exactly, gentlemen. You pick everything. Gentlemen, it is like a boost of confidence. You stand a little taller. You walk a little more confidently.
walking.
You feel amazing
Don't-
because
stay back.
you know
Stop it. Stay
that
back.
that suit was built
Stay
for
back.
you and you look incredible. Indochino has a ton of stores all over the place. You just go in, you're like, yo, I saw Alpha's video. I'm sexy. The fifth way to get girls to
God.
approach you is smell.
Oh no, do not. Pumps all over your body. It's gonna be overwhelming.
Can right there? Yeah, exactly right. Amazing. Picture
No,
it. There you are, just
stop!
casually kicking it, right? Now, the corner of your eye, you spot that sassy lassie, right? You're like, yo, I really want to talk to her. I'm not really sure. I'm going to test out this video out. This is what I want you to do. Ready? Wherever she is, I want you to walk by her, right? At a reasonable pace.
This is like such a basic glorp shit too. Like dude, this isn't how you find a life partner. Oh yeah, buy expensive cologne. Look alpha. Who cares?
There she is working when all of a sudden she catches a whiff of that incredible signature scent.
What does he think women are? Secretly dogs?
Right? She's like, oh, damn, that smells amazing. I can't, what is happening?
Why is he touching his crotch when he's talking about smell?
I'm feeling all hot and sexy, right? And then you walk.
This is not, okay, PSA, this is not how women work, okay? We do not smell terrible men's cologne and then all of the sudden become so horny that we literally have to chase you at the office.
You walk back by to go back to your seat, and she smells it again. It's almost too much to handle. It's all about the power of nonverbal communicating. Gentlemen, scent, that is one of the big nonverbal communicators. But your posture and your body language, this is another one. You've got to ensure that you're not shooting yourself in the approachability foot. If you are standing all closed off and you're not looking interested, if you're looking
this is maybe the only piece of reasonable advice he's given so far. This is absolutely going to prevent other people from talking to you. Also, when you're sitting, you got to make sure that you sit like a man, right? Exactly. This is not attractive. Do not sit like this. Do not sit like this, like a man spreader. This is not attractive, dominant. I'm not walking up to you. Everybody hates this.
Exactly. Like, oh my God, Alpha, did you just man spread? Yes, I man spread.
I can't believe he is unironically saying man spreading is going to get you a woman.
You can't even stand it. There are going to be so many damn spicy senoritas coming after your race. I told you, it's like not even fair to other dudes, the information that I am giving to you. Gentlemen, last but certainly not least, the 7th way that you're going to get women to actually approach you and do all the legwork is subscribe to the Alpha M YouTube channel, because here's...
He did not beta, guys. Even the video that said it had 7 tips actually only had 5, because one tip was a sponsorship and the other tip was subscribing. Alpha, eyewear, media. Approaching a girl can be scary. All right. I need your ratings once again out of 10. How good was this guy's advice? Look at that face. Alpha suit, bro. 7 out of 5 tips, -1,000, Clorp, -10, -110, MLM out of cult behavior. Love that. Grooming, fitness, Alpha M.
Psst, gentlemen. About
like wow, we are literally 11 seconds into the video and we are already too close for comfort.
Today's video, I'm about to share with you some incredibly powerful psychological tricks.
Oh, you're right, he said 7 tips again. Are they actually gonna be 7 or is it gonna be 5?
Tricks to make a woman chase you. You're gonna promise me that you're not gonna use these tricks for evil. If you're
We are starting out with don't use these tricks for evil?
If you agree and will promise me one of these. You sure?
Stop putting your finger in my face.
I am sharing with you 7 secrets, 7 tricks to get a girl to chase you. First psychological trick to have a girl chase you is put her in the friend zone.
We're literally inching back to negging. I'm gonna pretend I'm not interested. I'm just gonna lead her on. Bro, we appreciate you being direct because a lot of us are clueless. Like, you guys know how clueless I am. If you treat me as a friend, I am never going to think that you're into me and I'm gonna move on. This is terrible, terrible advice.
Dude, there's nothing worse than being put in the friend zone. Even if you're not like super into the girl, you still want her to be attracted to you. And the friend zone basically...
Why would you want her to be attracted to you if you're not attracted to her? What do you don't just get a flock of women to date. Just to move on to somebody you're actually interested in.
It means that this person does not find you sexually appealing. Pretty girls, however, are never put in the friend zone because every dude she knows wants to jump her bones. But if you can resist the urge to tell her how pretty she is...
This guy wakes his wife up to tell you he's gonna bed, yeah?
How amazing she is, and flirt and be all like awkward and weird, right? Because this is what every other dude does. But instead, you're just kind of normal and you treat her like one of the dudes. This is going to drive her crazy.
Is he crazy? Women want you to treat us like one of the dudes. We want you to treat us like a regular human being that you see as an equal, okay? We don't want you to treat us with only dating in mind.
Because she has a difficult time wrapping her beautiful brain around the fact that there is a dude who is heterosexual who does not want to hump her leg.
Please, Oh my God, dude, I am not just saying this to counter him. All any of us want is to not have to constantly worry about somebody wanting to smexualize us. Please do the opposite of this guy. Please, we actually want you to not think about that.
But do not let her hump your leg, not yet. You gotta make it work. Build it up a little bit. Bringing us to the second trick to make her chase the hell out of you. Ask her about her cute friend. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Hey, good to
It's literally negging. He's literally negging.
Good to see you. So, did you have a good weekend? That's great. Hey, so I was wondering, tell me a little bit about Brenda. All of a sudden, Janice's head starts spinning.
You know what? He can have Brenda. I don't want this, man. He's gross.
She's like, wait a second. Brenda's never the one that gets the attention. I'm the one. I'm the hot one, not Brenda. Brenda's just like kind of average, sort of cute, maybe a 6. And I'm a solid 9.5, right? She can't even like wrap her little
He just implied that all women have little brains. I don't have anything to say but gross.
brain around the fact that you would be interested in her less than hot friend. Are you ready for her brain to explode? Then say to her, just say this, say, there's just something about her.
I would unironically like just try to hook Brenda up with you. Like, I mean, you're clearly into her.
But you gotta be cool. You can't be all freaking out and looking like, I think it's working. No. Because what happens next is amazing. Janice goes to Brenda and tells her, hey, you know who was asking about you? And then Brenda's like, what? Brenda, hearing the news that you think she's like something, she's not really sure what, because you didn't exactly say, which is part of the psychological
I thought it was just abuse.
That's going
Yes.
on. She freaks out because you are totally out of her league in her mind. Brenda's gonna be blowing up your phone. She's gonna be sliding into your DMs because Brenda's like, I'm not missing out on this opportunity. And whether or not you hook up with Brenda is up to you.
Brenda deserves better. Hashtag justice for Brenda.
I'm not saying you should, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but just know that if you do, it's gonna get back to Janice, and if you do, then Janice is probably never going to sleep with you. Because if you actually go through with hooking up with her less than hot friend, all of a sudden, like, Janice is like, yo, I'm not Brenda's sloppy seconds. Third trick to get her to chase you is reinvent yourself physically.
Oh my God, every single video so far has talked about physical appearance being like the most important thing. Oh!
What I'm talking about is give yourself a mini makeover. Go and get a fresh cut. Go out shop.
The way he ran his fingers through his hair makes me like grossed out for some reason. Also, there's nothing wrong with feeling good about your appearance, but like, I don't know, the way he's framing it just gives me the off vibes, dude.
Shopping. Get yourself a bad bomber jacket or a leather jacket or some dynamite jeans, some Chelsea boots.
His fake paper thin leather jacket from Temu is not the banger he thinks it is.
Bracing and channeling your inner bad boy. Now, it may be that you have a solid 5-year plan and are going to be super successful, which we'll talk about in a second. But right now, you need to look like a bad decision. Because women don't chase nice guys. They chase dudes that look mysterious, dark, edgy.
This is such a fake stereotype. Women don't chase supervillains. Can you stop with this?
And sexy. As long as your skin is sexy. And the only way your skin is gonna be sexy is if you check out Tiege Hands.
One of the tips is another sponsorship. It's not 7 tips! We got lied to again! Okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead here.
The good essential oils and nutrients and
his ads are so long.
Speaking of looking, the 4th trick to get her to chase you is look more exciting on social media. 2 types of dudes.
Oh, catfish. First he recommended negging. Now he's recommending catfishing. Yay.
That don't get chased. Douches and dudes on social media that look boring. And so, you need to make sure that the pictures you're posting don't make you look like a douche, but you also need to look more exciting. Now, in order to look more exciting, chances are you're gonna need to step outside of your box a little bit and do different things. You can also just post like on social.
You could also just post like what you actually like to do so that you don't have this fake persona, so that when you finally go on a date with somebody, they're not surprised that you're a completely different person.
Media like Facebook, like, yo, going to the game or having a good time or going, like, it just makes you look like you do things, you're more exciting. And this is attractive. Number 5 is be more successful. There's a direct correlation between
Just get good.
success and attraction. I'm not saying you gotta make zillions of dollars. I'm not saying you need to drive a Bugatti. But if you are somebody who is sitting on the couch playing video games versus...
Whoa. You can make a successful career off of playing video games nowadays. And even if you don't make a career off of playing video games, what's wrong with playing video games for fun? Excuse you, dude.
Somebody who's going out, maybe going to school, working a second job, not afraid of hard work. You're out there making it happen. And
watching this video is hard work, okay? It's really hard to keep my brain from melting, dude.
here's the thing, this is viewed as incredibly
Oh, Lord.
attractive because the majority of dudes out there are viewed as lazy little boys. All right, so now
I will take a dad bod gamer who actually cares about me and wants to hang out with me, but also has his own hobbies so we don't suffocate each other any day of the week over this, bro.
Now we're kind of like done with games. Now it's all about you letting her know that, yo, you are thinking that she's attractive without being a creepy weirdo. The 6th tip,
Dad bod, most women don't know what that is. I know what it is. Trust. And I'm cool with it.
is let her catch you looking at her. Never looking at her is an absolute horrible strategy. It makes you look totally uninterested. Let her catch you looking at her, not staring, looking.
Catch her. Let her see that you're stalking her from the sidelines, guys. Make sure she knows that you're staring at her and following her before you've ever even approached her. Practice for me. Stare. Stare in the chat. Ooh. Not at the booba. Chat. You're skipping to the second step, aren't you? I don't see you looking into my eyes. Cheeky devils.
I'm not staring. I'm just walking the same way as you, slowly behind you.
On your exact same route, so there's a different... so it's fine.
Glancing, right? Here's a glance. Let her catch you. When she catches you, when she sees you, she's like,
Don't do this. Because you know how long you have to awkwardly stare until she notices?
oh, the first time might be an accident. The second time, not sure. But the third time, undeniable. She knows that you're interested, but it's
Third time, okay, yeah, I gotta call the police.
it's at this precise moment that you stop looking at her. Only 3 times. And then when you get up to leave, you might want to go by and just kind of look at her, smirk, smile, say hello, how you doing, and walk by. You don't engage her. It's all about developing a little bit of tension and banter. That is definitely
Developing tension as she thinks she might need to call 911, dude.
going to drive her wild. And last, but certainly not least, the 7th way to psychologically get her to chase you is subscribe to the Alpha.
Oh my god, he did it again. It's actually 5. He lied. It was a sponsorship and him wanting you to subscribe again. Oh. All right, what do we rate this video? I'm giving it a -10 just because of the fake number. Yeah, glorp indeed. Glorp galore, bro. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. The only way to get a woman to fall in love with you. Okay, hold on. Ah, no, don't clap on me. Wait a minute. Oh. Guys, we have to be more alpha. We have to outclap the clapper. We have to outclap the clapper. Everybody clap and shout right, meow. Oh my god, you guys are so good at this. Prediction has started. And the title of this to help with your prediction, the only way to get a woman to fall in love, parentheses, alpha male strategies. From the channel, Alpha Male Strategies -AMS. Oh boy, I'm so excited.
What's up,
That was too much. I did not like that.
fellas? So I had a loyal patient supporter that wanted to know, can you raise a woman's interest talking on the phone? Now, this seemed like a
Oh no. There's a lot to unpack. First of all, there's no intro to this video. He just immediately talks about raising somebody up on the phone. And he just has his channel name in like clip art red text on the bottom. And yet somehow he has 500,000 subscribers.
You raise a woman's interest talking on the phone. Now, this seemed like a simple little question, but it's a lot.
I thought this was the only way to get a woman to fall in love with you. Why are we talking about phoners? How does this kind of stream quality or video quality have 500,000 subscribers?
So first off, yes, guys, you can raise a woman's interest talking on the phone. Guys, for a fact, just
Also, why is the camera angled up? Why are we like looking at his chin?
to put this out there, the only way you get a woman to fall in love is with this right here. See this?
What? Why is he looking? Why is he showing us his teeth? Stop! I don't like this.
These motherfucker here. See that tongue?
Stop licking your teeth. Stop licking your teeth. This video's not even. It's only 38 seconds into the video, and I want to click off.
All right, you see that tongue? You see these teeth? That's the only way you get a woman to fall in love. Everything else is just for attraction. Your finances is just for attraction.
Okay, well, your finances, you kind of need to actually like live and buy food, but like, yeah, sure, it's just for attraction. You're right. Eating is actually not necessary.
That means, yes, you being ripped up and shit, or you being a good looking dude to her, because looks are subjective, to her, that will attract a woman.
Does this video even have like a plot, or is he just going stream of consciousness? I'm actually unsure.
Just say, oh, he's cute.
What is happening?
This is the only thing that gets a woman to fall in love with you. If a woman's with you for your money, it's simply because she views you as a beta male provider. That's it.
Beta male. Oh, we got another mention of beta.
I hate to break the news to you. All right, guys, this is it. What you say,
Stop! He's just using this as an excuse to show off his teeth.
stay out your fucking mouth. This was all that we had when I was young.
What? What? This gets better, Mikki. People actually pay hundreds of dollars to get meetings with guys like this. Oh no, yeah, we've been checking their descriptions to see if all of them have coaching, and they do. Also, again, terrible video quality, stream of consciousness, 500,000 subscribers. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing
Was
this
to talk
wrong.
on the phone. That's all we had. That's what we did. We talked on the phone. It was common practice to talk to a woman on the phone
You couldn't talk to them in person?
for 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer than that, talking on the phone. I'm talking about when I was real young. But we live in a different age today, as we all know.
So then what's the point of talking about the phone?
Now, if you talk too much to a woman on the phone, she gets bored because you're too available. Guys,
What is happening? Also, Mesh, thank you for the first time chat. Terrible dating advice. Now available at the low, low price of $99.99. Call 1-800-420-6969 or email I want to get scammed.
I never remember when I was young coming up talking to women on the phone and they getting bored. And
I legit do not think he's making sense. What is happening?
this shit just started happening like doing somewhere like the mid-20s or some shit like
we
that.
think
Yeah,
he's married
women
or
would
has a
lose
girlfriend?
interest, but it wasn't because I was too available. They would lose interest because
It's always the people giving advice that are single, you know?
maybe I wasn't, their cup of tea, as far as personality-wise, or maybe I was didn't stand up to them enough. Whatever the case, y'all guys know I should run this course. Goddamn, I don't got
He has a girlfriend. Her name is Ono.
to break down every scenario of a girl losing interest in me. Goddamn, she ran this fucking course. All right, goddamn.
Oh my god, dude, chill, bro.
All right, so thanks to social media, women lose interest because you are too fucking available. What the f is that? What the f is that? So, guys,
Maybe I'm just.
y'all guys can't find that on TV. Y'all realize that? Y'all ever understand? Now, when I was
He just stopped talking about the TVs. He just trailed off.
younger, guys, we had 4 channels and 5.
What does this have to do with dating? What does TV with 4 channels have to do with dating? And now he's claiming he's even older? He's claiming he's like boomer age now. What is happening?
If you want to count PBS, we had CBS, NBC, ABC.
What is happening?
and Fox. Those were the 4 channels we had. And we always found something good on TV. Do y'all understand that? It was always something good. You wanna know why it was something always good on TV? We didn't have a large variety. So we would put it on a fucking channel and we would stick with the fucking show until it...
I can't even get mad because I'm too busy laughing because I have no idea what he's trying to say. I have no idea what point he's trying to get across. Dude, he's talking about 4 TV channels. He's like claiming he's like almost 70 for that to be true. Because even like basic TV held more than 4 channels. I can't even get mad. I can't even properly react because I don't even know what he's trying to say. Bro, I can't.
We have all these fucking options. Do y'all got... So we don't need to flip through no fucking channels. Flip through what? You got 4 fucking channels.
What is he crashing on? I can't breathe. How is this about getting women to fall in love with you, bro? He's like crazy.
PBS, if you want to say PBS, you had 5. That's what you had. And PBS would be over there with fucking Big Bird. Short attention span. That's what options give you. That's what women have now.
Oh, wow, we somehow brought this all the way back to women having short attention spans. You've actually got to be kidding me. Bro, what?
That's what Facebook, dating apps, Instagram has given women now.
Oh
short attention span.
Oh my
when
God.
you got 500 fucking channels.
What is he talking about? Short attention span. This guy's attention span was so short. He literally trailed off mid-sentence in this video to talk about something else. And he wants to say women have short attention spans? Are you kidding me?
If a movie ain't just jumping in the first 30 seconds, you don't even try to see what the fuck is about. You're flipping through the fucking channels.
I can't.
So many fucking options. All right, guys. So yes. So that is what you guys. Well, me too. I'm dating too. I won't say you guys.
There's no way. Bro is dating.
Guys, like I'm fucking married and settled down. I'm dealing with this shit too. Talking on the phone is fine. As we do everything, guys, we take shit to
We're back to the phones that are apparently no longer relevant because they're not back in his day.
to the extreme. Now, until you keep that shit. Huh?
I literally took a sip of water at the worst time and couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't swallow. If this is supposed to be the advice I need to get a girlfriend, I'll just stay single.
Shit to a premium. She ain't earned no fucking phone conversation on the phone. Other than the first fucking 5
Oh my God, dude, chill.
minutes to set the fucking date or some shit like that. After you done, she done earned the little airtime. Alright, so you can reward the with a fucking phone conversation once a week.
You reward her once a week? You don't talk to your girlfriend for a week?
Maybe 20, 25 minutes. Make
Guys, you can only talk to your girlfriend 20 minutes a week. You can't actually see her in person.
sure you set the date on it. On that phone conversation, because we ain't finna be talking on the phone every fucking day. I didn't create the rules. This is the way things is.
You absolutely created these rules. What do you mean, bro? You know what, guys? I think I get it. I think he thinks he never evolved from like elementary school mentality where you're only supposed to hold your girlfriend's hand on Friday at lunch, but you can't kiss because she has cooties. I think that's what we're getting at here.
I kid you guys, no lie. When I stayed in Brooklyn, it was this girl trying to use me for attention. I met her getting off the
Dude, what? Can you say any other word but the B word?
train. She stayed.
Dude, if I make a video out of this video in particular, it's just gonna be constant bleeps. This beep and beep phone, beep, beep, 20 minutes, beep.
Round the fucking street. I'm not making this shit up. And when I say round the street, I don't mean 4 blocks. No. If I live on this,
What?
stay on that street. You can walk to the bitch house in 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Come, hit me up and you come around here and see me. Never saw. Prime example of what I'm talking about. Stay right around the fucking street, but yet she couldn't make time to come. And so this is what I'm saying when y'all.
Maybe she just didn't like you because you kind of seem to be a bit of a dick.
Y'all guys talk to these women. Make sure that you already fucking her if you're going to.
Dude, isn't it the other way around? You get to know each other first before you get to home base? Excuse me?
Talk to on the phone. Up till you done set the date, get the fuck off the phone. Once you fucking her, one conversation a week, 20, 30 minutes, with a girl that's in.
What do you have to do? Is this like some sort of like mobile game where you have to unlock more call time?
Your rotation. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even do that. I do have young guys over here. You're talking to girls in school, and this is what you do. I get it. All right, I get it. I know you.
Younger guys? How old does he think we believe he is?
Let me put it to y'all guys like this. Do y'all value the girl that give y'all that for free?
Dude, if you're in a relationship, the sexy time isn't transactional, bro. That's should be for free.
You don't gotta do shit. I don't value women like that. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I love it. But I don't value them. I don't value them. I don't gotta do shit. I don't even gotta spend time with them. I don't value them at all. Cause I feel like they don't value themselves. I'm just being honest with you. I appreciate it.
So let me get this straight. The women who have a good time or want to have a good time don't value themselves. But he who wants to start any sort of connection with Shags and like go around, he values himself. But when the women do it, it's not okay.
I want y'all to get the opinion that I don't appreciate it. I keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. It's like
Hi, Chris. He could have just stopped at I don't value women. No, for real.
Oh, doing a good job. Oh, I appreciate it. I don't want y'all to, let's not get down and stood. And women appreciate you when you tricking on them and taking them on dates and they ain't got a fucking shit like this, or you sitting there talking to them on the phone, or they hanging with you. Let's get this straight too. A woman ain't gotta be just talking on the phone. She could be in your fucking living room and y'all talking and she ain't gave up that ass.
I hate to break this to you, but like on a first date or like every day is not the norm. A relationship is more than just sex! He got stood up by his Bumble date and needed to vent. Probably because this was insane. Guys, I want you to give yourselves a pat on the back because we made it through the video. I think we all need to spam some glorp. I think we need to get our rage out, My brain hurts. If you had a good time, we do still have more alpha male videos to react to. This is not the end. What is your rating for the last video that we watched out of 10? Sigma. Glorps. -200 beep. Yeah, I think that's the most accurate. Beep out of 10. 69. Oh, confused out of 10. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the raids, the lurks, the chats, the follows, the bits, the subs, the gets up.